Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne back again for your November 2014 tarot horoscope for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Libra. And I am shooting from the glorious magical pond. Behind me is this beautiful magical forest I'll share with you. And then in front of me is this beautiful water. I call this place the pond. And it's so beautiful and so amazing. And there's a lot of wind here, so bear with me, guys. Doing my best with it. I'm trying to go through these so that everybody gets a little piece of the pond. You know, that's the idea. But also you get the energy in the background. So there's a little wind, forgive me. But I am just shuffling real quick for you guys. Okay, Sun, Moon, or Ascendant in Libra. Okay, so first card off the top is this is where you're at. This is basically freedom from worry. It's about a little boy who's on this bird, and the bird is carrying him away. So you may be wanting to get away. Libras don't like conflicts, but this is good news for Libras if you have been in a period of conflict or you've been in a period of just too many bills to pay, too much junk that you've had to deal with. This is kind of just like you're moving away. You're moving away from that. Some of you may literally be moving in November. But the beginning of November starts off really good, where it's just like peace of mind. It's like freedom. It's similar to the peace of mind card because it's the freedom from worry. You know, you're not in that head space. And Libras are like constantly in their head. So this is really good news for Libras. What's crossing you is what I call the Libra, Cancer, Scorpio. But this is Libra. This is you. It's funny. What's crossing you is this really good Libran energy. It's the balance. It's not balance, but there is balance in this because this is a Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is basically able to ride the waves of emotion. He's able to kind of go with the flow and ride things out that maybe somebody else might not be able to. It's choppy waters as far as your emotions, but you kind of keep it under control. You keep it locked. You got that shit locked down. It's not necessarily to your benefit to have it all locked away, Libra. I know it helps keep things kind of smooth, and you may be dealing with somebody who kind of rocks the boat a little bit, maybe in your work environment or maybe in your home life, in your personal life. There may be somebody like trying to rock your boat, and get under your skin a little bit. You may be dealing with someone who's very emotional. I feel like your wife, whoever's watching this, Libra, if you're a man, you're married, this is your wife. Your wife is like really getting to you. Like she's upsetting you, and she's also just very emotional. You may be dealing with a Cancer, a Pisces, or a Scorpio wife. And in this case, this is where, your skills of negotiation are good, but at the same time, there's only so much that you can take. And I strongly recommend that you do some therapy, you do some talk therapy, any therapy that you feel like is helpful to you, to help you release these emotions. You need to have an emotional release so you don't hold it, you don't hold it in. You kind of let it go. And if that means you listen to music that makes you cry, or you listen to somebody talk, on the radio that you connect with, that you're able to release your emotions. It's very important that you do that in November, in the beginning of November anyways. Some of you just may be romancing the stone. You're you're whining and dining, and it doesn't surprise me. Those of you who are Libra males that are single, you guys are whining and dining. Now, if you're a Libra female, you want to be wine and dine. I don't know. I feel like one of you has a winery or like a wine collection or like a wine cellar. I'm feeling some of you. I feel like maybe one of my Australian wines. I'm feeling the Aussie vibe right now. I don't know why. Maybe California too. Some Napa. I feel like California and Australia, my Libran ladies, I feel like you guys really, I think you either have a family winery or wine business, or you do a lot with wines. You might just have your own private collection, wine cellar, which wouldn't surprise me at all. Libras are all about the fine things in life, and I just envision you with like a glass of wine in your hand, and it's just, Libras are very, calm, cool, collected kind of thing, except when they go totally nuts. And this is not, I don't feel like that's for you right now. I feel like you might be more emotional than usual. Libra females may be more emotional than usual in November, but I don't feel like you're going to totally go nuts. I feel like things are going to be in balance in the beginning, which is really good. Really good news for you guys. The foundation is success. Expect some success in November. This is awesome. Good career for both men and female Librans. Very good in career, okay? This is a girl this is also an Aquarius girl, a Cancer girl, Scorpio girl. I think of the top three. Could be anybody else in the zodiac, but that's who I think of it as. And she is in your life somehow. Maybe you're thinking about her. She could be a mother, a sister. I feel like also in some cases she's like your best friend. And she brings really good vibes. She has really good energy. And she really brings, if you have a really strong friendship with this girl, or you had a strong friendship with this girl, maybe you lost contact with her. My feeling is that it's like you kind of want to get back in touch with her. You want to get back in contact with her. But, I don't know, maybe you feel like there's a hatchet there that needs to be buried, or there's something that you need to work out with her. But she has experienced success now, so that's really great. If she was going through a period of time, you don't have to worry about her. She's doing really well, just so you know. Aquarius in November are going to be having, some difficulty, but overall, I feel like success is theirs. So that's really good news. What you don't see coming, Libra, is the World card. This is some of you Librans who have a lot of intuition and psychic energy yourself. I feel like in November, you're going to be contemplating doing something with it, whether it's doing something like I'm doing, where you're doing tarot card readings, or you're sharing your psychic gifts, or you're doing healing work. I feel some of you are going to be doing Reiki work. I feel like some of you have like your moon in Libra or your sun in Libra, and this is like an additional video. So specifically for you guys, I feel like it's important that you know that you need to start thinking that the world is your oyster, because that's this energy right here. This is the world saying to you, what is it that you want? You can have everything you want. What is it that you want? And everything is going to be, it's possible that you have it all. Okay. November is a really good time for you Librans. I feel like it's better. I feel like it's better than what it's been. And that's really great news. It's sort of just like you having family, you having wealth, you having a good career. I feel like success is yours in November. I feel like career-wise things are going to get better for you, but also it's family too. I feel like you're going to have really good family. Maybe it's Thanksgiving. Maybe that's what I'm feeling. So you guys are really going to enjoy Thanksgiving this year. It's going to be great for you. What's coming in from the outside is getting what you wish. I know this video is really hard to see some of my cards because it's so bright out here, but it's a girl who's throwing dandelion seeds into the air and making a wish. And this is the time. This is the time to manifest things. This is the time to ask and you'll receive. Ask the universe what you want. Say some prayers. Libras are very spiritual. You guys need to light a candle, drink some of that wine, and say some prayers. I feel like that would be really good for you. Go outside too, because this girl with the green, she loves the outdoors. She's an outdoors woman. Okay, so I feel like if you have your moon or ascendant in Libra and you're a female, you like the outdoors. You like hiking. You like camping. You like, I don't know, roasting marshmallows and getting on the fire. You guys are cool. I don't know. I'm feeling a Libra vibe right now. This is really good. You guys really, you really are in touch with nature. Some of you that live in the city, I feel like need to get back in touch with nature. I feel like you're kind of disconnected in a way from it, and you need to work on that. That's your key to having the world. That's your key to having everything work out for you. By being more in touch with nature. Seriously. I feel like some of you actually have birds. I don't particularly support birds in cages. I'm not a big fan of that. Or birds as pets. Because a lot of times, you know, there's just this whole crazy thing about the pet trade and how, you know, I've never been to the Dominican Republic, but my family's been several times, and they all tell me how there's no birds down there because everybody's, you know, taking the birds. And that's just, to me, kind of like a very selfish, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, rain on your parade here at all because I love birds, but I feel like if you have birds, it's time to set them free. You know, it's the same thing. If you have anything, truths that need to be said, things that need to be said, it's time you said them. You know, you need to set yourself free. You know, if you've got any baggage, you need to set that free. I feel like some of you need to write that email that you've been thinking about writing, or you need to stand your ground and say, no, this is not what I'm going to accept. I will not accept this, and here's why. You know, Libras are very articulate. You guys are great writers. If you've been thinking about doing some writing, this is the time. It's time to set your mind free. It's the freedom from worry. The word free is huge key here. So if you have any bird that is in a cage, it's time to free the bird. The bird needs to be free. I'm not sure how you guys want to do that. You need to do it in a responsible way. Obviously, these birds that live in cages, it's like what they know, and so it would be bad to just drop them off in the woods. But what I'm saying is, you know, this is no longer good for your energy. Your energy needs to be free. Your house needs to be free of clutter, free from just any negativity. So if you have any negative people in your life, it's time to just clear your space of them, basically. Time to say, okay, this no longer is working for me. You know, have a wonderful life. Not in those words, but you know, it's time to move on from it. Okay, and then your attitude. Attitude is everything. So some of you are actually in survival mode, and it's interesting because you got the world, and you don't necessarily feel like the world's your oyster, and it's time to start thinking that way. It's time to stop being in survival mode and start acting like you have the power to change your life, and acting like you have everything at your disposal to make your life better. Okay? Because there is everything at your disposal. You can only stay home and cry for so long before it's time to get up and do something. And, you know, I was listening the other day to that song, you know, You Gotta Get Up and Try by Pink. I think it's by Pink. You just got to, you know, you can't be down for too long. And if you're in survival mode, the universe is not going to bring you more. You have to do something different to make some things change. You know, if you're worried about money needlessly, or if you're just worried about money and you have, you know, good reason for it, obviously, a lot of people are struggling right now, then it's time to think creatively about how you're going to make extra money, whether it's picking up a part-time job, you know, weekend job, something that you wouldn't consider doing before, dog walking, working at a floral shop. All these things are coming to me. So small little jobs that you can do, focus groups, all kinds of little things that you can do to make the pain, the sting of not having money go away. And I feel like Librans, the key to your financial remedy, the financial remedy for you is in your closet, okay? Librans are known to be clothes horses, okay? And I feel like the people that are watching that have Libra in their chart are no exception. If you have, a $500 pair of pants, it's time to return that shit, okay? It's time to sell it. It's time to sell it on eBay, sell it on Etsy, do what you can with it, and get rid of it, and take that money and put it towards your rent. Take that money and put it towards, what your son's college tuition, or your daughter's college tuition, or somebody in the family who needs it, or if you're worried about, I feel like some of you are worried about family members who are struggling, there's a lot of survival energy in your family, and a lot of people are just living paycheck to paycheck. But Libra, the key to your success is emptying out your closet. It's It's getting rid of those, Manolo Blahniks that are $400 or $500, $600, and pocketing the money. You can get away with one pair of shoes for quite some time. It's just a matter of, how you kind of make it work. You're just going to have to make it work for yourself. Okay, and the outcome, love and romance. That is awesome. So Libras, you're going to be getting between the sheets, because I see that these two people are not wearing much. They are just wearing sheets. And you guys are going to be getting the sheets, getting the hots on this month of November. And why not? It's time to cozy up, Libras, this is the Libra time. This is the Libra, Libras, I feel like, there's something in the air, this fall air, that's just really good for Libras. This is your time. This is your time to shine, This is a great romance time. And again, it goes back to, whining and dining. I feel like you guys are going to be whining and dining. You guys are going to be being more social. Just, try not to get too much into the survival energy, because that can block you, okay? So the more you worry about finances, the worse it's going to be. Do not worry about finances. Let it go. Try to make do with what you have, but also try to find money and get more income from different sources, or sources that you wouldn't even consider. Because this is the age of Aquarius. You need to be creative. And Librans, you have the air sign energy, the creative energy. So why not, Anyways, that's all for this reading. I'm keeping these readings a little bit shorter than normal. I'm going to leave you with the geese here. I feel like you guys need to see these geese. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Thank you so much. Stay tuned for my mid-November videos. Big hugs. Big kisses. And I'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.